Good evening, everyone. Welcome to SREEDHAR'S CCE. In today's session, we'll discuss some questions from the model paper, which is related to the preparation of our SSC GD. So this set of questions are related to SSC examination, that too in the wake of recent GD notification. So let's talk about these questions. These are SSC oriented. Question number one. I'll be reading the question. I'll be giving you 30 seconds time and you need to guess the answer, whoever is on live. So your time starts now. Guess the answer. The unabated rise in domestic transportation costs is bound to reflecting in retail prices of farm produce and products shipped from factories. So this is in the bold part. Check whether the bold part is correct or wrong. If it is correct, no correction required. If it is not correct, what is the correct answer? Were, is, was, is. Okay. Now, the unabated means abate means decrease. Unabated means not decreasing. Not decreasing rise in domestic transportation. If you observe here, the unabated rise is a subject, preposition, in is a preposition, domestic transportation is another subject. If this is the case, subject to preposition subject appears. This verb, sorry, this is also a subject, second subject. This verb is decided based on the first subject. What is the first subject? Unabated rise. Rise is okay, rise were wrong, is okay, was okay, is okay. Let me check other options. To reflecting, after to, generally we take V1, not ing. No. Was bounded to reflect, okay, is bound to reflect. Now the question is in the present context or past context. The rise in domestic transportation cost is bound to reflecting in retail prices of farm produce and products shipped from factories. So there is no proper indication whether it is related to present or past. Let us take the question as a present context because it is already given in the question and there is no other time indicator. So it will be present related. Answer 2 or 4 means answer fourth option is right answer. Is bound to reflect. Now next question, your time starts now. Now it is you need to convert the sentence into indirect speech. Direct is given, we need to convert it into indirect speech. Please let them go, Sheila says to him. There is always hint in the question. Based on the hints, you can guess the answer. Please let them go, Sheila says. Says is in the present. Request, okay, requested wrong if it is already. This reported verb, we call this. If the reported verb is already in the present, we need to choose the answer which is present related, not past related. Request, okay, requested wrong. Is requesting, not sure. Sheila request grammatically wrong. Answer is 1 or 3. Sheila requests him to let them go, or Sheila is requesting. Is she telling now? No, she generally tells, she regularly tells. Answer first option is the right answer. Now next question. Find out which is the correctly spelled word from the given options. There are 4 options given. Out of 4 options, only one option is correctly spelled. Rest of the options are wrong. Identify the correctly spelled option. Omission, noticeable, promise, lose. Omission, wrong spelling. O-M-I-S-S-I-O-N. It is like miss. Remember in this way, miss. Omission. Noticeable, N-O-T-I-C-E-A-B-L-E. Notice plus able, noticeable. And promise is also wrong, P-R-O-M-I-S-E. The correctly spelled word is fourth option, lose is the right one. Venkat 729, not correct answer, Venkat. Loose is correctly spelled. We want correctly spelled, not wrongly spelled. Your next question starts now. Zahid Pasha, correct answer. Now we need to find out where is the grammatical error. The blast from the explosion knocked the factory worker to unconsciousness. Some blast happened, then that blast explosion knocked the factory worker to unconscious. Answer. What is the grammatical error? Now, see, the blast from the explosion knocked the factory worker to unconsciousness. So, what blast explosion? Explosion is something bigger. Out of bigger, we are talking about blast. Blast is something a little one. So, blast from the explosion or at the explosion, what is related? Blast from the explosion, okay. At the explosion, if it is a site, we can take. Blast at the explosion site, we can take. So, just explosion. So, from is as it is correct, the blast from the explosion. Knocked the factory, knocked means pushing down, knocked the factory worker to unconsciousness. All appear correct, but we do not have no error option. So we must find out an error. So if that is the case, the blast at the explosion would be better option. At the explosion, blast at the explosion knocked the factory worker to unconsciousness. So error, consider first option. Next question, reading between the lines idiom. What is the meaning of reading between the lines? Reading between the lines, guess the answer please. Reading between the words or reading between the lines is what? Reading between the lines is nothing but to understand what beyond the word meaning. For example, some sentence is there, to understand whatever is given beyond that sentence means to take the blame for something, supply something, or perceive or detect a hidden meaning, to be the first one to criticize. Answer third option. Third option is the right answer. Detect a hidden meaning, perceive a hidden meaning. Third option is the right answer. Vizu Gaming correct, Zaid Pasha correct. Modest synonym, same meaning we need. Venkat 729 correct answer. What is the similar meaning of modest? Humble, boastful, egotistical, arrogant. Whenever we are dealing with synonyms and antonyms of SSC, always remember there in the options there is always a pattern. Definitely one synonym, one antonym will be there, or sometimes two synonyms, one synonym, two antonyms. This in this format it will be there. Now, humble, boastful, egotistical, arrogant. These three carry same meaning. Boastful, egotistical, arrogant, same meaning. Ego is related. And this is the odd man out. In fact, modest, humble, both are synonyms. Both are synonyms, but for both the antonyms are these three. These three are antonyms for modest. Synonym is humble. Humble means down to earth, not showing more, not having ego, less ego. Whoever mentioned first option, right answer. Next question, find out the synonym of the given word legitimate. Legitimate synonym, please. Jashwant, correct answer. Vizu Gaming, Zaid Basha, correct. Legitimate. Look at the options. There is always pattern in the options. From the options, you can guess the answer, in fact. Fraudulent, illegitimate, sanctioned, lawless. Legitimate means legal. Anything which is legal is called legitimate. Legitimate is used especially for relationships. Legitimate wife, illegitimate wife. Fraudulent, negative, fraud. Illegitimate, negative. Sanctioned, maybe. Sanctioned is nothing but giving permission or authorization. Lawlessness, negative. Negative, negative, negative. Only positive is sanctioned. Third option is the right answer. Legitimate means legal, approved or sanctioned. Venkat, 7 to 9 correct. Jashwant, correct answer. Your time starts now. Next question is sentence improvement. I'm happy that the highest court of the land were intervened in the matter. Who intervened? What was intervened? What is given before the board? This is given. The highest court of the land dash intervened in the matter. Now, if you observe the highest court of the land, main subject is highest court because subject, preposition, subject. So based on this, we need to decide the verb. So highest court were wrong. Highest court has intervening, has, after has, we require V3. This is wrong. Was intervened okay, has intervened okay, had been intervened okay. Answer 2, 3, 4. But if you observe, second one and fourth one, passive voice. How do you know, sir, whether it is passive voice or not? After B form V3, passive voice. B form V3, passive voice. So highest court was intervened by somebody. Court was intervened by somebody. No, court itself has intervened. Court has come and joined in the middle. Answer is third option. Has intervened. Third option is the right answer. Whoever mentioned Jashwant, Achyut Rao, correct answer. Next one, the question. Fill a single filler. Your time starts now. The dash of suspense made men even desire the arrival of the enemy. The dash of suspense. After article, definite article, or any article, noun is compulsory. If you observe, rapture, anguish, elation, blissfulness. NESS noun, ION noun. Rapture can be verb or noun. Anguish, noun only. Boyish, girlish, anguish. Elation, blissful, both same meaning. Extremely happy. Elation, blissfulness, same meaning. And one rapture also same meaning. 1, 3, 4 carry same meaning. Odd man out. Second option is the right answer. Anguish. Anguish means a deep mental or physical pain. The anguish of suspense made men even desire the arrival of the enemy. They are expecting the arrival of the enemy. So second one, right answer. Next question. Your time starts now. In the afternoon of the day following the dash of the French troops, the origin of the French troops, the advance of the French troops, the departure of the French troops, the coming of the French troops. Origin means beginning, advance means going forward, departure means leave. What would you like to take? Guess the answer, please. In the afternoon of the day following the dash of the French troops. The dash of the French, origin of the French troops means beginning. Advance, departure means leaving. They left. In the afternoon of the day following the departure of the troops, okay. Coming off, no, coming to, coming from. Answer third option, departure of the French troops. Exultant, antonym, convinced, calm, peace, gloomy. If you observe the options pattern, there is a sequence. Look at this. Convinced, calm, peace, three are positive. Gloomy means sad. Exultant means extremely happy, full of energy, Josh. Opposite meaning is asked. Fourth option is the right answer, gloomy. Venkat 7 to 9, correct. Bera Pavan, not correct. Achyut Kumar, nope. Antonym is asked. Now, we need to convert the given sentence into passive voice. This is an active voice. Convert this into passive voice. Observe the helping verbs. You can easily guess the answer if you observe the helping verbs. The children have broken the window pane. Have a V3. According to active passive voice, whenever V3 is there, you need to simply take B in V. Whenever V3 is there, you need to take B in V3. Always remember. In the question, if V3 is their active voice, in the passive voice, B in V3. That is a shortcut. Oh, was broken? Was V3? No. Been okay, but V3 is not there, broke. Been V3, yes. Been V3, yes. Answer 3 or 4. But the question is in the present or past. Have broken. So has present, had past. Past I do not need. I need present only. Third option, right answer. The window pane has been broken by the children. Children have broken the window pane. Third one is the right answer. Jashwant, correct. Venkat, Bhavan Kumar, not sure, not correct. Next question, your time starts now. You need to interchange the board. Sorry, you need to rearrange the ABCD into proper order. On Kumar, correct. You need to rearrange them into a proper order. Way to improve the environment, maybe beginning, maybe ending, we don't know. But look at B ending. A cannot be the last statement. And cannot be last statement. 2 cannot be last statement. Because generally sentences do not end with A and 2. So therefore, only ending statement is A. Therefore, D no, A okay, D no, C no, answer 2. But we cannot conclude like that. Let me check whether that order is correct or not. The CEO of sales for Mr. Benioff was able to, after 2 V1 is needed, able to initiative to plant a trillion trees as a win support from President Trump for an no, it's not right, I guess. DBCA, no, because after and definitely initiative is needed. An initiative and way and the, so CB, the CEO of Salesforce, Mr. Benioff was able to win support from President Trump for an initiative to plant a trillion trees as a way to improve. So it is a DCBA. Do we have DCBA? In fact, maybe this is DCBA. Go with second one. They have not given it properly. Maybe typing mistake from the content. Now, if you give us one word substitution, whenever vor, VOUR, VORE appear, these two words are related to eating. Eat. Frugivorous. What is the answer? Of an animal or person feeding variety of food, both plant and animal origin, animal feeding on fruit, animal feeding on other animals, animal feeding on grass. Now, frugivorous means what? See, animal feeding on grass. If animal feeding on, eating on grass is nothing but gramnivorous. If there are some animals, they eat only grass, gramnivorous. Similarly, animal feeding on other animals' flesh, carnivorous. And animal feeding on fruit is called frugivorous. Second option is the right answer. And animal or person feeding on variety of both plant and animal, non-vegetarian we can say. Now answer is frugivorous, feeding on fruit. Next question, your time starts now. This is a close test. The moon had already risen when they reached a hill. When they reached some hill, moon had already risen, on which they saw a crowd of little men and women. So there what happened on that hill, there were little men and women who had taken each other's hands and were dash. They were dash. They were dash. Were still round in the dance. They were whirling in the dance. They were clear round in the dance. They were aware in the dance. See, they were still round. No, they were still rounding. No, they were whirling. Whirling is nothing but moving, rotating round and as. Yes, they were clear round. No, aware of. No. Answer is second option. Whirling is nothing but moving. They were whirling around in the dance. Next question. Whirling round in the dance with the greatest dash and delight. And delight. Delight is positive and is given. Before that, I require some positive. What do we need? Discontent, negative. Dissatisfaction. Bore also negative. Getting bored. Bummer also same. These three carry same meaning. Synonyms with one another. Pleasure, positive is the right answer because pleasure and delight both positive. So pleasure and delight, they sang it to most dash. Most, they sang to it most charmingly. Horrid, negative. Horrid means something horrible. They sang it to most. See, how did they sing? We require an adverb. How did they sing? We need to tell about the quality of the verb there. So charmingly, okay. We require horridly negative, meanly negative, carelessly insensitive. Answer is first option. Grammatically, meaningfully, first option is the right answer. And that was the music which the travelers had heard. In the midst of them sat an old man who was rather taller than the rest. He wore a party-colored coat and his dash beard hung down over his chest. An old man was sitting there, and what kind of coat? Party-colored coat, and his dash beard hung down over his chest. What kind of beard? Fashion beard. Fashionable beard is needed because beard noun. I require an adjective. Clear beard hung down, clear beard, current beard, hoary. Hoary is nothing but silver, like grey, white. Fourth option is the right answer. Hung down over his chest, the two remained standing full of dash. The two people remained standing full of what? After of any preposition, ing or noun. Full of calm and watched the dance. An excitement, astonishment, contempt. See, contempt means negative, unexcited negative. Contempt means criticizing something, something should not have happened. That's what they say. Negative, no answer, calm or astonishment. How did they watch? They dash full of dash and watched the dance. The old man made a sign they should enter and little folks willingly opened the circle. Positive. Answer is astonishment, wonder, fascination. Now I'll give you time now. Try to guess the answer. This is kind of repeated one. Just now we have seen one of the options is our answer for this question. Do you remember Frugivorous question? Just now we discussed. In that we have discussed the options. And one of the options from that is the answer for this. Karn means always flesh. Vorous means eating, flesh eating. Animals are called vorous. So an animal feeding on other animals, feeding on variety of food, plant and animal, feeding on fruit, feeding on grass. Answer first option, feeding on other animals. We already learned this, feeding on grass, graminivorous. Feeding on herbs, plants, herbivorous. Feeding on fruit, frugivorous. This is non-vegetarian. Now we need to rearrange ABCD. You have 30 seconds time to guess. Show 1.2 trillion trees could absorb as much as that cause climate change. Estimates from experts. As trees grow, they absorb gas emissions. Now let's see. Sure, 1.2 trillion trees could absorb as much as what? Who is showing this? This cannot be first. That cause is V1. So cause, what is causing? Before that something is causing. This cannot be first. As tree grows, they absorb the gas emissions, maybe because it contains subject. Trees grow 25% of the carbon in atmosphere, maybe or may not be. But look at this B. I have got a hint here. After that cause is there, before that I require a plural noun. Let me check which sentence is ending with plural noun. As much as that cause, no. Gas emissions that cause, yes. Atmosphere that cause, no. Atmosphere causes. So I can simply pair CB. Let me check. As the trees grow, they absorb gas emissions that cause climate change. Estimates from experts show, estimates 25%, no. Estimates show 1.2 trillion trees could absorb as much as 25% of the ground. So CBAD is the answer. First one, correct answer. Achudra, Venkat, Jashwant, correct answer. Next question, distraught, antonym please. Opposite meaning is needed. Opposite meaning. Distraught is nothing but disturbed. Disturbed or worried. Dis Post, posting a letter. Post means later. Composed means calm. Can be opposite. Anxious, same meaning. Anxious, worried, distraught, same. Removing means deleting. Second one, composed, calm. This is the opposite antonym of distraught. Sit on the fence. This is an idiom. We need to find out the meaning. Fence is nothing but boundary. To speak frankly and directly about a problem, fight between two women, an impractical plan to delay making a decision. Sit on the fence. Some people cannot make decision. Should I go here or should I go there? Should I choose BPC or should I choose MPC? Should I choose bank exam or should I choose SSC exam? They're not able to decide. They always postpone their decision making. So answer is fourth option, to delay decision making. That is the answer. They sit on the fence. They don't know where to go. They don't know which stand to take. Next question, error. Find out where is the grammatical. The question starts from here. If tomorrow is declared a holiday, we shall go to a picnic. Where is the grammatical error? Please find out and tell me the answer quickly. Okay. If tomorrow is declared a holiday, we shall go to picnic. Picnic is not a place. If it is a place, go to picnic, correct. But this is not a place. So go on a picnic, go for a picnic. Like go on a tour, go on a picnic, go for a tour, go for a picnic. Error is in the fourth part. Delete it too. Keep on or for. Now last question, because as SSC exam contains 25 number of questions. Last question. Your time starts now. Find out which is the correctly spelled word from the given options. Really, receipt, repetition, surprise. Correctly spelled word, please. Really, double Ly. Receipt, RECEIPT, like receiving, receipt. Surprise, SURPRISC. Correct spelling is third option. Repetition is the correct answer. Okay, fine. We are done with our discussion of questions. So this is all about today's discussion of 25 questions for our SSC GD examination preparation. That's all for now. Next time we will